Yesterday I posted a short video talking about the business and economic impact of Ram Temple. Well, many of you have asked me to prepare a detailed video on the same. So I have come up with a detailed video of the business and the economic impact of Ram Mandir, which has been inaugurated on January 22nd. Hi, for those of you who are visiting for the first time, I am Vineet Dixit and I am a business consultant. In my videos I talk about businesses, marketing, their strategies and economy. For last about 3 decades I worked with various large corporates, national, multinational, and last 8 years I have been into management consultancy. I am associated with various organizations, large and small. Before we move forward, please do subscribe to my channel. Do like and comment. It will motivate me to further make videos of your interest, which is business management, strategy and economy. So let's move forward and understand the business and economic impact of Ram Temple on the city of Ayodhya, state of Uttar Pradesh and country which is India. Since ages, India has been known for its temples and spirituality. Recent year, Government of India has been promoting tourism in various categories: marriage tourism, beach tourism, tourism through promotion of cultural heritage, palaces and forts. And here we are talking about religious tourism, which has definitely got a further boost with this Ram Temple in Ayodhya. With the ceremony of Pran Pratishtha on January the 22nd, Ayodhya has become the focal point of this pilgrim tourism. So in the following video, I am going to talk about the development of infrastructure, the strong impact on real estate growth, boost to the tourism sector, the travel sector, major push in the hospitality sector, and last but not the least, the job creation. Well, my discussion will be around all these sectors. However, there will be major impact on various other related sectors, which are directly or indirectly associated with the elements of all these sectors that I mentioned above. So let us begin with the tourism sector. Initial 3 to 4 months, the tourist footfall is expected to be to the tune of 3 to 5 lakhs per day, which amounts to a crore and a half lakh tourists per month basis. This will not only create a positive impact on Ayodhya, but all the other adjoining areas or towns which are of interest to the tourists. As per the data of Government of Uttar Pradesh, initial 3-4 months there will be 3 to 5 lakh per day tourist inflow. Post that, it will settle down at a lakh and a half tourists on per day basis, which is massive. This includes both local and foreign tourists. Now let us understand the impact of this. In Ayodhya, the total population is 3.5 million, about 35 lakhs, and with number of tourist inflow of 3.5 crore to 5 crore in a month, the ratio of population to tourists is 1:10. Assuming that each of these tourists spends about 2,000 rupees on an average per day basis, look at the quantum of revenue and the volume which inflows into the city of Ayodhya. The hospitality sector, 73 hotels have been approved for construction. 40 are already under construction. Radisson will be the first international chain of hotels which will launch itself in Ayodhya. Taj has already announced 2 properties in Ayodhya. ITC and various other hospitality giants have already launched their products or announced their products. In all, there are about 200 hospitality projects which have been approved and are ongoing in Ayodhya itself. In addition to this, there are 500 homestays which have already been approved, which is amounting to about 2,500 rooms. Homestay is a facility wherein people invite guests or tourists to their homes and give them local experience or flavor of how they live, how they eat, what they eat. Tourists also love this kind of experience. They can experience the local hospitality, flavor, food, culture while living with the local families. So in addition to these 500 homestays which have already been approved, there are 1,000 applications for homestays which are pending for approval. And this will be a massive boost to Indian hospitality sector. Let's talk about the travel sector. An international airport has been launched in Ayodhya. About 3 to 4 months back, there was only 1 flight from Mumbai which used to fly into Ayodhya. Now there are 4 flights from Mumbai on daily basis and they're all full. Connectivity has been established with Delhi, Bangalore, Calcutta. There are many other airline tours which have been approved and are the forthcoming. And the railway station has been totally revamped with all the modern and world-class facilities. The train connectivity has increased manifold from various metros, the large cities, the small cities. Special trains are being run towards Ayodhya. Now no longer the tourists will have to come to Lucknow, stay there and travel by road to travel to Ayodhya. Now they can straight away travel to Ayodhya, stay there, spend their time there, do their pilgrimage, see the places around. In addition to this international airport and world-class railway station, the bus station has been revamped totally. Ayodhya has been connected with all the districts around with 4-lane highways. There are 200 guides which are under training to help and support these tourists move around the city. And all these guides are being trained on various different languages to cater to all international tourists. Even water tourism has been promoted there. 2 Saryu cruise ships have already been launched to take the tourists around in the waterways, in the river. Over 200 electric buses have been launched and this will be further scaled up to 500 electric buses. This is for all tourists and travelers who come from all parts of the world. E-carts have been launched to take people around the temple. Local cabs, the transport services. After the travel sector, let us talk about the real estate sector. The property rates in Ayodhya and adjoining places have gone up many folds, up to 20 times in last 4 years itself. UP Housing Board has launched a very ambitious project in 1200 acres of land, which will include the residential project, guest houses and various other facilities. And through our experience of various other religious places like Haridwar or Banaras, we have seen the prices of real estate rates definitely tend to go up because there are a lot of senior citizens who want to buy property and spend their last days in any of these holy places or the places of pilgrimage. Let us come to infrastructure sector. Over 200 projects worth $3.2 billion are ongoing, and they are all government projects. And these projects include the airport, the railway station, the 4-lane highways through which the Ayodhya city has been connected to all the adjoining districts. The widening of roads have happened. With all these tourists and pilgrims walking into Ayodhya city, there will be a massive push to the footfall and business of flower shops, street shops, restaurants, dhabas, and many other businesses. Do mention in the comments of any other business that you think of and I have missed out and you think is relevant, and your views about boost which local economy of Ayodhya and Uttar Pradesh will get because of this. Mention in the comments, please. A few months back, CAIT had estimated an additional revenue of rupees 50,000 crores through nationwide retail sales, but the actual number has already crossed 1 lakh crore of additional revenue in retail sales just because of the items which are related to temple and pilgrimage, the banners, the flags, the prasad, the utensils for puja, many other things. With all these initiatives, infrastructure projects, the real estate boom, the growth in the hospitality, there is a massive opportunity for growth in the job sector. About 20 to 30,000 jobs, direct and indirect, have already been generated. With further business facilities and infrastructure development, there will be multiple fold even in the job sector. Hotels need people, restaurants need people, the construction activities need people, the shops will require a lot of people to run their businesses. As per a study of State Bank of India, just because of Ram Temple, Ayodhya will see an additional revenue of 4 lakh crore rupees by this year end itself. By the end of year 2024, there will be an additional tax revenue generation of 25,000 crores, and UP will be one of the 2 states to cross $500 billion mark by year 2027. It is further surging ahead to become a $1 trillion economy and major contributor to India's economic growth when we reach amongst top 3 world economies. And when UP reaches $500 billion economy, it will overtake some of the European countries like Norway in terms of the GDP. I'm sure this temple is definitely going to add massive exponential growth and value into India's economy and this government's mission of reaching top 3 by 2027 and further ahead. What are your views on this Ram temple and its business and economic impacts? Please do mention in the comments, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel if the subjects of business, economy, marketing, strategy are of interest to you. Keep learning, keep growing.